Rolling.
Back at the whiteboard today to go over the 5 true principles of building human strength. You see, strength is unquestionably, undoubtedly, the single most important physical characteristics that we'll have in our lives. It will determine the safety, the quality, the longevity, and ultimately the outcome of our lives. Strength will be the single most important thing that follows us all the days of our life, too. Let me explain. Babies are born and they're born weak. As they become stronger, they roll, they sit, they stand, they walk, they have their whole life ahead of them. As they become older, they'll have to hold on to things. They'll shuffle their feet. They'll use a cane, a walker, a wheelchair, and then ultimately go to bed. We can no longer look at strength as only for bodybuilders or athletes. We have to look at strength as we are athletes in our own world. You see, when you build strength within the human body, you're not just building strength within your muscles. You're building our bones, our heart, our lungs, our circulatory system, our organs benefit, our endocrine system, our immune system. Everything benefits except for the brain. Now there's a little bit more. If you are strong and you get sick or have a surgery or have a lot of stress in your life or God forbid a trauma, your outcome and the amount of time it takes for you to recover will be far shorter if your body is stronger. So let's get started. The first principle is intensity. Intensity means how hard you work out when you work out. Now, intensity is a little bit different for a 20-year-old than it is for a 50-year-old, but everything is relative. Number 2 is frequency. Frequency is how often you work out. And 3 is duration. Duration is how long you work out when you work out. Number 4 is progressive. Resistance. Progressive resistance means when I decided to go to the gym, when I decide to work out, I'm going to start with 10 pounds. My first set for as how many reps as you want to do. Your next set, you'll use 11 pounds. And then your final set would be 12 pounds. So you're incrementally progressing the resistance from 10 to 11 to 12. The key and the trick to the whole thing is number 5. Progressive overload. Progressive overload means I'm not going to start with 10 pounds. At some point, I'm going to feel strong enough and confident enough to come to the gym and then say, I'm going to start with 11 pounds, and then 12 pounds, and then 13 pounds. I'm overloading my system, and that's how you train the nervous system, because strength is not just size, it is an adaptation to the nervous system. Now, this part up here is more about the brain, the mind. You need to be into it to go often and stay long enough. This bottom part is more about the physical doing of it. But this whole thing, these 5 principles, they never change. You should be teaching your children and your children's children how this system works. I don't care if you do dumbbells, barbells, kettlebells, machines, free weights. That is up to you. This will never change. If you like my presentation, give me a thumbs up. If you know anybody who can benefit from this, like your children or your children's children, share it and tag them. Until we meet again, peace.